Hello and welcome to PetXI Interactive, your home to GCSE revision on the go. Have you ever been in the car with your friend and seen someone do a pathetic job of parallel parking? Smashing the wheels against the curbs, scraping against all the cars around them and being a general danger to everything within a 2-mile radius. Well, although we'll be looking at parallel lines today, don't be scared as I won't be denting anything around me. In this short maths burst, we'll be looking at angles in parallel lines. Firstly, what are parallel lines? Think of train tracks, two lines that never meet which carry on forever and ever. You may have heard of F, Z and C angles, but we have to call them by their proper names because that's what gets you marks in your exam. Now let's have a look at this diagram here. There are two parallel lines with another line that goes through them. How do I know they are proper parallel lines and not just faking? Well, look for these handy little arrows on them. This means that they are proper, legit parallel lines. If I want to connect these two angles here, I can draw a Z like so. But we don't want to be saying these are Z angles, as this is not mathematical enough and upsets us maths people. So instead, use this better word, alternate angles. What's important about these? Well, they look the same size, don't they? And guess what? They are. Alternate angles are equal. Okay then. Now here we have the same diagram, but this time I want to connect this angle here with this angle here. For this one, I can use an F shape. But I don't say F angles, I say corresponding angles. What's important about them? Corresponding angles are equal. Oh look, it's the same diagram again. But this time I need to connect this angle here with this one. For this, we can use a C shape. Guess what? That's right. Don't say C angles, you say allied angles or co-interior angles instead if you like a bit of variety. Don't be fooled by thinking that this time they are equal as well, as that isn't the case. They don't look the same size, do they? They aren't equal, but they do always add up to make 180 degrees. That's the important thing to remember. Now I have one extra little note about angles on a straight line. They always add up to 180 degrees. Don't forget this. Now let's put these into a bit of practice. And oh, how we love trying questions. Always try and find the angles in alphabetical order as it normally makes it easier. Now when dealing with these sorts of questions, it's not about which of the F, Z or C fit in the diagram, because they all will, but it's about which angles I need to connect within these shapes. Now how can I connect the 125 with the X? Not immediately obvious, is it? What if I turned it upside down? See here, I can draw a backwards F. What was the F angle thing called again? It was corresponding angles. Is that enough of a reason though? Nah. Two words don't make a sentence. We need to get the full sentence down. Corresponding angles are equal. So X equals 125 degrees. Now for the Y. Well, if we turn the page slightly, we can see that Y shares a straight line with X. Remember, angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Okay now, the two angles combine to make 180 degrees. So we need to show a bit of working out to get the answer. 180 degrees minus 125 degrees gives us 55 degrees. And for our reason, make sure you use all the key words. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Here's another one. Let's start with X again. How can I connect X with 62? Well, it might not look like it, but in fact, we can fit a Z in here. So the 62 degrees and the X are alternate angles, which means they are the same. So X equals 62. And the reason? Alternate angles are equal. Don't forget the key words. Let's deal with the Y now. Sometimes for these questions, there can be different methods of finding the answer. Any valid method will get you full marks. You just need to explain your reasons clearly. Now we can put a backwards F here. So the 62 and the Y are corresponding angles, so they are equal to. Great! And voila! That is all you need to deal with angles in parallel lines. Remember, if it isn't immediately clear, try turning your page sideways or upside down, or writing your F, Z and C's backwards. I hope that has sorted out any parallel line problems you may have been experiencing. Don't forget your keywords and soon, like me, you'll be the angle guru of the world. Thank you for watching and see you again soon in the next exciting instalment of PETXI Interactive Maths.